Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing another process video for Project Life. This is something from January 2017. I have a few cozy cat kind of at home photos here that I wanted to include. And I have this Heidi Swap stamp and it says nap time, and I want to use it on this picture of Scallywag sleeping. Um, so I'm roughing it up and testing the stamp because it's kind of, her stamps are less rigid, I guess, than some of the other stamps that I've used that are acrylic. And so I like to give it a test, make sure I'm not pushing down too hard or anything like that. Otherwise, it kind of warps the way the impression looks. So I stamped it on some vellum packaging here, and I'm thinking about where I want it on this photo, and I decided I don't like it. So I just go ahead and put the photos in. You can see I also have a screenshot of the weather. It was unseasonably warm in the mid 60s in January, but then also still in the high 20s. So it was just really bizarre weather, and I wanted to include that screenshot in my spread. I'm now looking at this pocket page that has two 4x4 photos and then like a 2x8 long skinny pocket in the side. And so I'm cutting down my 4x6 picture of my salad here down to fit in that 4x4 pocket. You can see I put a ticket from a ballet that we went to that week in that small skinny pocket, which is great because I'm always looking for different ways to include my tickets and other paper things like that, and it fits really well in here. So I have this, the ballet that we saw was Swan Lake, and so I had this cute swan cut apart piece from Maggie Holmes' Gather collection, and I know I want to use that in the spread, and I'm trying to use cut up pieces of the program to extend it to be the correct length for the box. Um, I'm trying just to cut it down and make it fit because, it's not wide enough without the program piece. So I give it a cut a few different times, but then it actually ends up being um, too small because I have trimmed it too many times. So now that it doesn't fit, it really just doesn't look good anymore. So I start going for plan B, which is, it's good to have a plan B. Um, so then I get my program back out, and I'm going to be more meticulous about my measuring this time. I'm uh, kind of a wing it sort of person sometimes, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So here I am marking it off, trying to be very vigilant that this will work. I actually end up liking this idea better because it includes the actual title of the ballet, and it's actually a bigger piece, so it's going to fit better in the pocket and not leave any little gaps. So I put it in the pocket and I'm marking it again before I cut it, so that way it fits for sure. And I like the way that looks, but I'm trying to make sure I know what side I want the text on, whether the right or the left. And I'm not completely sure. But I decided to go ahead and change it, and then I stick it down in place here. I put it in the page protector and I'm kind of moving that ticket around. You can see that the weather app screenshot is about the same color as that ticket, and I really like to do visual triangles and diagonal lines in my Project Life things because that's just kind of a design thing that our eye likes. And so I'm kind of trying to make sure that that ticket lines up that way with the other photo. I'm looking at some different stickers here to add some color to the Swan Lake card, but I'm not really finding anything that I love, so I'm going to give up on that for now. These are all Maggie Holmes Gather stickers. I have this ballerina, which is really cute, and since it was a ballet, it seems like the right time to use it, but it doesn't quite fit in that spot, so I decided to tear off the end of the ticket, the part that's already perforated, and then it's actually perfect. The ballerina fits perfectly there. So I'm thinking I'm going to use these small white sequins to do a little tiny shaker pocket here, but I'm not quite ready to commit to that yet. So I'm looking for some stickers in the meantime that can cover up the hands of the ballet dancers on this top card with the swan. they just look a little funny, like they're coming out of nowhere. So I'm using these different flowers. These are from the Hazelwood collection from One Canoe 2. If you haven't seen my unboxing video, they have really cute things, so I'll link that below. I really like these puffy floral stickers a lot, but I'm not completely sold on it for this picture, so I'll change it around later, you'll see. I put the ballerina inside the pocket, and now I'm wanting to look at the top left-hand corner. I need to put a card in there, and I'm not sure what I want it to say yet, but I'm looking for something that has some pink, so that way it'll go across diagonally to that ballerina. Um, I have a lot of Project Life cards, so it takes me a while to flip through them. I don't know if I should be sorting them by color already. That might be helpful. But I'm just trying to find something that fits well in this spot and carries those colors across. I'm thinking about this one, but it's very plain, so it's going to need some stamping. So then I get out this cut apart piece from the Maggie Holmes Gather paper pad. It's the 12 by 12 paper pad, and I'm cutting the little 3 by 4 cards out of that and trying to decide which one I want to put there. I like the one with the floral border, but it's too white or something. I don't know. The photos are a little bit darker than I'd like, so I end up going with the black one. This says, "With happy hearts we gather together." And I know I'm going to need to do some work to it to make it coordinate a little bit more, but I'm happy with it for now. I'm now switching these two 4x4 pieces around a little bit because I'm thinking that I might like the black on the bottom better on the right side to kind of go diagonally to the other black card. I find another floral sticker that I like better to cover the ballerina's hands, so I'm giving that a shot there. And I'm going to do some journaling on this plate, and it actually ends up wiping off because I'm not using the right pen, so I'm going to have to redo it. But it wiped off completely, so it, didn't leave a mess or anything, which is good. The next thing I'm doing here is getting out the sequins to make sure that I want to do this shaker pocket, and I like the way it looks, so now you can see this is a new video. I've got my fuse tool out, and I'm fusing in between the ticket and the ballerina section of the pocket. I'm doing it several times because I don't think my fuse tool is quite hot enough yet. I'm putting in the sequins into the pocket, and then I'm just going to fuse that shut so they stay in. I don't usually fuse in my videos because it just takes a lot of time, but I wanted it to look complete in this instance. So I really like the way that that looks. I'm getting out my stickers again because I'm trying to figure out how to add pink to that top left-hand corner card. I am cutting out these tassels, which are really cute, but they end up being just too big for all of the spaces that I would put it in. So I kind of nixed that idea, and now I'm looking at the enamel dots from the Hazelwood 1-2 Canoe collection, but they're just a little bit too bright for the colors I'm using. I try this bow, but I don't like that either. You know how it goes. There are just so many things, and you're not sure what the perfect option would be. Eventually, I get out some washi tape, which is also from the 1-2 Canoe Hazelwood collection. And it's a really nice set of washi tapes, but there are several super thin, skinny washi tapes, and one of them is kind of that perfect color pink with a diagonal white stripe, which you can't see very well until the close-up photos later. But I put 2 strips of that unevenly on the side, and that really helps, I think. And then I go ahead and add another strip of it to the Swan card at the top because it was kind of bugging me that there was like a white edge, so now it looks like it's kind of taped on. I don't know, it just looks better. And then I'm using the Hazelwood 1-2 Canoe puffy flower stickers, which I love there. And then I actually, you can see in the final photos, did end up changing a few things. I switched the swan and the salad back and forth. And then also you notice on the ticket, there's a little banner with the date on it, which I actually cut out of the program. So you can see that right here in this thing. And I think that looks better than the logo for the grocery store. So let me know what you think. I hope this gave you some ideas, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.